Welcome to the Quiet Your Inner Mean Girl podcast, where we build confidence beyond the scale. It's not just about weight loss. It's about quieting the negative self-talk of your inner mean girl, letting go of old rules and learning to trust yourself. Being a good student, trying to do everything right doesn't work. Finding what actually works for you, your body, the time you have, and the life you love creates confidence beyond the scale. That is what we are here to do. That is what quieting your inner mean girl is all about. I'm Abby Hegney, a board-certified health and life coach, and each week we'll dive into honest conversations, powerful mindset shifts, and practical tools to help you quiet your inner mean girl, lose weight for good, create habits that last, and build real confidence. Let's dive in. Welcome back to episode 105. Today, I want to talk about giving yourself another chance. I recently had a conversation with one of my clients, and we are going to continue working together. But during the final session of my client's initial 6-month package, we always celebrate. We spend that entire session talking about what they are most proud of, the changes that they've experienced, what surprised them the most, and I share with them what I saw throughout their journey. It is my favorite. It is such a beautiful celebration of my clients and the work that they've put in, the confidence and the belief in themselves that they have built over the 6 months that we have worked together, and a look forward to what lies ahead for them and how different that is and feels because of the 6 months that we spent coaching together, unraveling old beliefs and rules that they thought they had to follow and building something that they have folded into their lives with ease. And I share with them this beautiful program report reflecting on their journey that they get to keep and bring themselves back to. And so many of them comment on how they revisit it often to remind themselves of what they are capable of. And I don't think that I get through a single one of these conversations without tears of joy and pride and admiration for my clients and the fact that they bet on themselves. They gave themselves another chance when I know that they were in a place that felt like they didn't have another chance to give. And this particular conversation really struck me. And I wanted to share it with you because I think that for so many of us, we are in this place. And as we were reflecting on her journey, my client said something that really hit me. And it just made me think like, oh my gosh, this is what so many women are thinking. And I know that for a long time, it is what I was thinking. And so if this is happening for you, I want you to know that you are not alone. I think whether we realize it or we admit it or not, I think that most of us feel like this at some point. And maybe it's not even at some point, maybe it's the majority of the time. So I hope that this episode helps to normalize it. But even more so, I hope that it shows the value and the benefit and the results that are possible when we give ourselves a chance. And honestly, I think it's more like giving ourselves a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 1,000th chance. Because if you are anything like me or you are anything like my client, you probably feel like you are running out of chances to give. And I think that so many women stop. They stop giving themselves a chance. They don't think they have anything left in them. And our inner mean girl whispers, you've tried everything, nothing works. And you start to think, I don't know what else to do, or I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And you feel frustrated and you feel disappointed and you feel discouraged or you feel defeated or even embarrassed. When I first talked to my client, that is how she felt. She felt embarrassed. She didn't know how she let herself get to where she was. But instead of letting the embarrassment and letting the disappointment she felt stop her, like most of us do, she gave herself another chance. Another chance. Even when she thought she had done it all. Even when she believed that nothing worked. Even when she didn't think that coaching would work. When I asked my client during her celebration call what surprised her the most about the 6 months that we coached together, she gave me the most honest answer. And I'm so glad that she did because I want you to hear it too, because it may be the thing that you're thinking as well. She said to me, deep down, I thought it wasn't going to work. I had a plan B. I figured I could always use a GLP, and I thought that's what I would end up doing. I really surprised myself because I have never lost a significant bunch of weight, but I've done it. And I know that it's lost for good because this time there is no wagon to fall off. She had a plan B. She didn't think that it would work. And she still signed up to work with me for 6 months. And because she did, she has confidence in herself. She not only believes that she can do it, she knows that she can do it because she is doing it and she knows that it's going to last. She has lost about 15 pounds. And week after week, she has told me it doesn't even feel hard. She has done it working as a full-time teacher. So, as we know, teachers do not have the most flexible schedule. They don't have long breaks that they can take for themselves. And she has still done it working as a teacher. She has done it over one of the worst winters that we have seen in a long time. Frigid, cold weather, snow on the ground for months at a time. She has done it with 2 small kids at home. She has done it still enjoying pizza and wine and dinners out and going on vacation and living her life. She has done it even when she doubted that she could do it. But she didn't let the doubt stop her. She chose to lean in. She chose to give herself another chance. Most women run the other way. They don't know if it will work, or they don't believe it could work because nothing has worked. So they stop themselves. They allow their inner mean girl to tell them it's not going to work. So they don't move forward. They don't sign up. They don't get coached. They don't clear out the old stories and the old rules and the restrictions and the plans that they think are required to lose weight or to be consistent or to feel comfortable in their own skin. They don't give themselves the opportunity to see what they aren't seeing for themselves, an honest, objective perspective of what is really happening. They don't give themselves a chance to see that it doesn't have to be as hard as we think it needs to be. They don't allow themselves to see that there is another way that it could be, that something does work, that they can actually do it. And by not giving themselves a chance, they go back to everything that they know. all of the things they think they need to do, all of the things that they have been doing, the things they've tried, the things that don't last because they don't actually work for them, or they don't work for the time that they have, or the things that they enjoy, or the life that they are living, or the life that they want to be living. By not giving themselves a chance, they create more evidence that it doesn't work, that they can't do it, that nothing works. And their inner mean girl gets louder. They feel more frustrated, more disappointed, more discouraged. And the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats when it could have been so easy to put an end to that cycle. But in order to put an end to that cycle, you have to be willing to give yourself another chance. You have to be willing to choose different. When your inner mean girl tells you nothing works, you have to believe that something could work. When your inner mean girl wants to tell you that it probably won't work, you have to believe that that is a risk that you are willing to take because you could be wrong. What if it could work? The thing that moved my client to saying yes to coaching, even when she didn't believe that it could work, that she didn't know if anything could work because she had done it all, was that she thought, I don't want to look back and think, I wish I would have done it. Maybe the risk is not that it might not work. Maybe the risk is how you will feel when you look back and think, what if that could have worked? Are you going to wish that you would have done it? Are you going to wish that you would have given yourself another chance? If the answer is yes, give yourself that chance today. Because my client gave herself another chance, she is now celebrating a life of freedom from restrictions, from strict plans, from hours at the gym and needing to be perfect. She is celebrating a life where she feels empowered to make decisions that make her feel good, decisions that support her goals and allow her to live her life and lose weight and feel confident in her own skin, confident beyond the scale. She is celebrating not having to worry about staying on any wagon or any narrow track that she thought she needed to be on in the past. She is celebrating the trust and the confidence that she has in herself, the habits that she's created that work for her on even her busiest days, and knowing that the weight that she has lost is lost for good. Give yourself another chance. If you are ready to quiet your inner mean girl and build confidence beyond the scale, I want to invite you to schedule a free consultation using the link in the show notes. Let's take this work even deeper. And if you loved this episode, please rate and review this show and share it with a friend. It means so much to me, and it helps even more women quiet their inner mean girl and build confidence beyond the scale.